Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hartwig Künzel and I'm working for the Fraunhofer Institute for Building Physics, IBP. I would like to welcome you to the first video of our module on the Lighthouse project in Lucknow. The Lighthouse project in Lucknow, currently under construction, is a steel beam structure combined with PVC stay-in-place framework. In the course of the module, as the other modules, we will discuss the construction in the form of 6 videos, look at the resulting challenges, especially in the field of building physics. Thus, the heat and moisture transfer mechanisms, the energy efficiency, the durability, and the thermal comfort will be discussed. In the last video of this module, we will then give you a preview of innovative new materials which could be used in the future and the benefits they could provide. In this first unit, we will have a deeper look at the construction in Lucknow. We will have an overview of the stay-in-place construction system, look at how the construction is built up, what kind of materials are used, and what the building physics challenges could look like. In the end of the video, I will give you a more detailed preview of what to expect in the other videos contained in this module. As already stated, the Lighthouse project in Lucknow is currently under construction. In this animation, I will give you a glimpse of what it could look like in some months. The Lighthouse project, built with the technology of the stay-in-place PVC, contains a total of 1,040 units. So let's start first with a description of the construction method itself. The Lighthouse project in Lucknow is being built with a combination of 2 main construction elements. First, the structural system of the building is erected using a steel skeleton construction. The steel sections are fabricated externally and assembled in partial elements at the construction site. The steel sections are more or less conventional double T beams made of steel. The walls then have to be filled, and this is done using an extremely fast method. Hollow PVC elements already form part of the walls and are put in place. These PVC elements have been prefabricated in another location and carefully brought to the construction site. It is important that these elements are moved carefully, since the surface ultimately also represents the visible surface of the apartments of the building. No extra plaster is applied to them. When the PVC element walls are erected, then they take over the function of the classic formwork and are filled with concrete from above. The PVC elements therefore assume a dual function: the formwork and the plaster. Last but not least, prefabricated reinforced concrete slabs are placed on top as ceilings and floors. But what does the construction process itself look like? How was and is the Lighthouse project in Lucknow built? As the construction can be divided into 2 structural elements, the substructure and the superstructure, you can first see here the construction process of the substructure. The foundation is built conventionally, so first the excavation pit is dug, after which leveling takes place and the foundation slab formwork is then built for the foundation blocks. These points will eventually support the steel structures. Before concrete is poured, reinforcing bars are used, which also represent the connection to the steel skeleton. After that, the foundation is being backfilled so you can see the anchor bolts through which the substructure is connected to the superstructure. After the process of the conventional foundation is finished, the superstructure is to be made. As you can see here, the process begins with the erection of the steel beams, which are often already partially assembled. Once this main support structure has been erected, the PVC elements can be inserted and joined together on the lower floors. After that, the PVC elements are filled with concrete and the walls are ready, so the shell and the drywall are done in one step. The concrete can dry out over a longer period than with conventional formwork, since the formwork remains in place and the concrete has no load-bearing function. Finally, the ceiling slabs made of reinforced concrete elements is placed on top. Here you can see the erection of the steel elements. So at the moment, the lighthouse project in Lucknow, consisting of 4 residential blocks, is being built, and in the following pictures we can see the construction progress in one of the blocks. However, a sample apartment has already been built so that we can better imagine how the entire residential building might look. The floor plan looks something like that, and the following pictures also showing how special the surface of the PVC looks. The construction in Lucknow is quite unique, and also the challenges that exist. In the course of that module, we will have a closer look at these challenges, throwing light on them from a building physics perspective. We will all have a look, for example, at the heat and moisture transport, on energy efficiency, on durability or comfort conditions in the apartments. Within the following submodules, we will address some of the major challenges, and you will learn how to cope with the most pressing of these issues. In the second lecture, you will learn something about the heat and moisture transport. We will take a deeper look at the calculation of the U value and the dew point. What influence does these effects have? In the third submodule, we will have a deeper look at improving energy efficiency in this type of construction. We will look at the calculation of the heat transmission using the U value from the second supermodule, and we will see the influence of moisture on the heat transmission, the impact of UV radiation, temperature, stress and moisture on the PVC elements used as formwork will be the topic of the fourth lecture of the module. We will have a look at the special measurement devices and to evaluate the direct impact of the stress on the material. The comfort in the flat is the topic of the fifth lecture. You will learn about the calculation of the heat transfer over the skin and how this influences the comfort. Moreover, you will learn something about the bioclimatic comfort and how to enhance it. In the last video, we will look ahead to research. The special topic of the lecture will be the renewable materials. What is on the market already? What advantages, but also what disadvantages are there. Going through the module, you will have a comprehensive overview of these aspects. With this outlook, I would like to thank you for listening to this introductory lecture, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at another one.